We've been focusing on the manifestation of the person of God in these last times that we're saying that the Father himself is come in expression. But the reason why we've never really had that in expression was because of the prevalence of sin. There is no beginning or an end to God. The same when it comes to sin, there is none. But there was a need that the person of sin is brought apparently to an end, where we'll have the expression of the person of God in the true state of itself without any form of blemish or wrinkle. There is a system by reason of the manifestation of God that can sabotage the prevalence of God's righteousness when it comes to the expression of himself in perfection. That is the reason why it became very necessary that we take sin from out of the system where it is commonly trapped to the extent that it doesn't have any form of expression anymore. So now we can have the fullness of expression of the person of God. So the creation of the systems of the Spirit, where necessarily there had to be an entrapment of the personality of sin, who also pre-existed creation, and that also made pre-existed beginning, and of course, it's not going to have a name, but it has to be trapped in the way we are allowed to explain the person of the Father in fullness of his manifestation. See, the ministry of the Father actually is the natural life of God. And every other one that came before that is just a created version or an establishment of a particular life that is more like the image version of the original. The ministry of the Father, because it has come in its own original state, we don't need a typology of it to express it in its own fullness. Every other thing that came before that came in manners or in ways that depict a type of the original life of the Spirit that is actually the spirit of anybody that is in the manifestation of God, that actually not seen in manifestation. Perfection is not one who trying to depict something, because there's nothing beyond that. We literally just live the life without having to compare with another, because that life in itself is the fullness of all things.